Hey, you guys, we are back. So, y'all, we're going to talk about this trending topic. We talked about it in our last video, but now is more news that Judge Mathis, I was going to say Dr. Mathis, but Judge Mathis has said to the TMZ that so happened to be at the airport, and they were like, oh, okay. So, yeah, we're going to talk about it and see what he said, in my opinion and his opinion. And, child, we may not even agree. Stay tuned for more.
We keep it real. Expressing how we feel. Whoa. So come on in and sip some tea. Join the KoEd family. We're about relationships and review. Making it fun just for you. Go with God, let God go with you. It's time for Courtney and Eddie.
I always put God first. What's going on, KoEd Ken, folks? How y'all doing tonight? Welcome back to another video of Courtney and Eddie. I'm Eddie, aka E-Dub. This is my lovely wife.
Courtney, also known as Coco.
This right here is Courtney and Eddie. This channel is all about relationship reviews. It's all about entertainment. It's all about famous rants and jokes. And today, we're going to give you guys an update about the judge. We're going to give you an update about Judge Mathis, so-called divorce, okay? And his wife filed for divorce, which, like she said, we kind of disagree on some things about this. You know, she's going to give her perspective. I'm going to give my perspective, which is always right, but
yeah, anyway. So if you're brand new to this channel and haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below. We like to have fun over here if it's a fun, light topic. But yeah, so make sure that you like this video and make sure you share it on your platforms. Email it to yourself, child, text a friend, honey, because yeah, everybody want to weigh in on this topic. All right, you guys, so let's just go ahead and get into it. So Judge Mathis was at, I guess, the LAX.
No, you gotta go back and let people know what's really going on. After 39 years, Judge Mathis' wife filed for divorce. Okay, they didn't say what it was. They did say what it was. I'm not gonna say what it was because I don't know the word. What's the word she filed for?
Oh, y'all, thank you for helping me in the comments.
Yeah,
Irrelevant.
go ahead.
Go
ahead, because they broke it down for you in the comments. What was the reason for the divorce? Or for the
Why you
divorce?
gonna put me on the spot? Do I put you on the spot when you can't pronounce certain words?
Yes, you do. Yeah, you make fun of me sometimes.
And I know how to say it. It's here, but when it come out, so anyway. So yeah, they just decided that, they just couldn't get along. So
it's called irrespectable differences. What?
Reconcilable differences.
There you go.
I don't think I said
no,
that.
You sure
Reconcilable differences.
Well, anyway, they just didn't get along, basically. Go ahead.
So yeah, I thought you okay. So yeah, so she filed for divorce and all that stuff, whatever. So and that was it. So of course, when you do something like that, and Judge Mathis is high profile, and his wife and his family, they had their own reality show for a season. I watched it in and out, and it was cute, and so people started putting in their own. It probably was this. It probably was that. It probably was this. It probably was that. Because that's basically what people do. They fill in the blanks. So, but if you leave the blanks, they fill them in. Not saying they right or wrong, but people just kind of go with their own opinion. So now, fast forwarding to where we are now. So Judge Mathis in the airport, TMZ so happy to be in the airport. Okay. And so, they asked him how he was doing, and maybe he didn't know it was TMZ. I guess he's seen the cameras because I don't know anyway. I don't know how that TMZ thing do. They walk around with a shirt that say TMZ or just a man.
When we get in the airport, when we go to the airport, when we fly, why we don't see them? Why they don't approach us? Hey, Mr. E-Dub, yeah, I heard that
you got some scandalous stuff going on. Okay then. So so they, asked him, how he was doing, and he said, I'm doing good. And then I guess he realized with TMZ, he said, in fact, I'm not doing good. I know that's right, child. You better correct that. But, sometimes we just so used to saying good, fine, how you doing? And so, and he talks about, his divorce and, basically, I guess, separation for right now because divorce is not final. And, his wife filed for divorce. And you can finish telling the
So
story.
basically, he was saying, the reason why, he said, fellas, he looked in the camera, fellas, do not neglect your wife. And the reason why he said that, because what he's trying to get at is that the reason for the divorce is because the wife felt like she was neglected. Okay, because he was working so much, he was traveling, he was hanging out with the homeboys,
working in the community. He said that a bunch of times.
Yeah, the community services and whatnot, and trying to help the community out. And he just kind of, neglect his wife. And yeah, I get it. When a wife get fed up when she's left alone, neglected, and she feels like her man has more priorities and other things, yeah, she's gonna get fed up and she's gonna go somewhere else. And that's basically what happened. And the reason why I say it, because in my line of work, I've seen it so many times. Okay, so many times. Because sometimes we go out of town for not me per se. I used to, but I'm not doing that no more. But we used to go out of town 2 to 3 weeks at a time, sometimes months at a time. And, and that's why my career has a high divorce rate.
And truck drivers as well. I get that. I get all of that.
Not truck drivers, military. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Anybody that travels a lot, they're gonna have a high divorce rate, right? Or work a lot. Even doctors. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So yeah, it's not even truck drivers. Like he's the only one get hot. No, at least they come home once a week. Some people don't come home.
Truck drivers be on the road sometimes a month at a time. What you talking about once a week? I'm talking about over the road truck drivers.
What I'm saying is that I know one time we were 3 months away from the house. Yeah. 3 months.
But your partner normally knows that, right? So the thing is, Dr. Mathis, Judge Mathis said that he was committed, that he was supposed to, spend more time with his wife, stay at home more, blah, 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 blah. But that didn't happen. And so now, she filing for divorce for 39 years just because he working too much and going out with his friends and doing work.
Okay, you just go ahead and spit it out. Okay. Spit it out. Okay. Tell them what you think the reason is. Okay. Stop beating around the bush. Tell them what you think it is.
Because to me, in my opinion,
your opinion.
I understand that, people that's in other careers, you know what I'm saying, they don't spend time with their family because they're working so much. I just don't feel that that's the case with Judge Mathis, in my opinion. I just don't feel. This is my opinion, Chad. So the thing is that, the guy was asking him the questions and stuff like that. He said, he worked a lot, blah, 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 going out with friends and not including his wife. That ain't part of, I done seen people that working 3 months and 3 weeks. And
it's part of it.
Going out with friends.
Yeah, I see.
What I'm saying is that you can take that part out. No, that ain't part of working.
I know it's not part of working, but
that's what you want to do.
That's why I get that. That's part of him neglecting his wife. That's on Judge Mathis.
I know, but what I'm saying is, when you say you seen guys that they work 3 months, be gone 3 months, that's work.
I get that.
But he's saying working and then he said he was gone 3 weeks.
Okay. Okay, what's wrong with that? What? Okay.
And so anyway, get back to this. So he said he was gone 3 weeks and, whatever. So all of a sudden, his wife was like, okay, I'm just tired of this. Let me just go and file for divorce. Okay. And then he said, I want to dispel the rumors. I ain't been touching no little children. Y'all know what the real word is. And I ain't got no baby. Okay. Well, can you dispel the rumor of what it took to get the baby?
He did at the end. He did.
Let me say this.
You women love pointing the finger at the men. I'm not saying every man, you have some men out there do cheat on their wives. I get that. But we haven't seen no pictures. We haven't seen no hard proof. All we are going by is assumptions and rumors. Show me a picture, a text, something stating that this man has cheated. Then I will believe it.
Okay. Finish.
God, I'm just so sick and tired of being sick and tired, y'all women always trying to point the finger at the men like we do something wrong all the time.
What point? Listen, this is what I'm saying. If somebody in my face and the guy said, well, what about, something about infidelity or something like that, he never said no.
He did say no at the end.
Can I finish? Can I finish?
But
but you had your time. Can I finish? Can I finish? Judge, get him. Be quiet. Let me finish.
He did say it. He did say it.
You gonna let me finish?
But I'm just saying he just
Okay,
said.
are you
Don't.
gonna
But
let
don't.
me
All I'm
finish?
saying.
Let me finish.
For real. I'll ask you a question. One question. Did he not say it?
Can I finish?
Did he not? Yes or no?
I can't answer that, but can I finish telling my whole statement?
Good.
My thing is, you need to say out of your mouth, no, there are no, Eddie, he danced around and jazzed it up and
Then he said no at the end.
He never said no. There are no these words. No, there is no infidelity in my marriage. He never said that. And so when the guy said, he said, well, where if you don't spend time with your wife and all of that stuff, then that can cause assumption like you're doing something. But he never said. But I want to dispel the rumors of, I'm not cheating on my wife. There is no infidelity in our marriage. And then at the end, the guy said, no is not the reason. But he never said it. It's still a attorney type, politically correct type of talking.
I know it's an attorney. He beat around the bush. I get that. It's wordplay. I get that. Okay. He said, now he didn't say he didn't do it. He said this is not the reason for the divorce. Okay.
This is not the reason for it.
Okay, so that's what I'm trying to say. Y'all saying he getting a divorce because of an infidelity. He may have done infidelity, but this is not the reason for the divorce. That's what I'm trying to get at. The reason for the divorce for him is neglect. Okay? So that's what I'm saying. So don't be y'all just assuming. Have you seen a picture? Have you seen proof of him cheating? Yes or no?
Have you seen proof of him not cheating?
But that's relative. That's a given there because he's married. He's not going to be cheating. That's proof. I have a proof that he's married. Okay, I've seen his wife. Okay, I have that proof. But I haven't seen no.
Have you had proof of him not cheating?
Have you had proof that he has cheated?
Have you had proof of him not? Okay, I don't have any proof of him not cheating. Okay, proof. But there were allegations back long time ago.
Anybody can make allegations, man.
Rumors.
Anybody can make rumors. Anybody.
Ooh, when it come out, I'm telling you, I'm gonna get him on this camera.
If y'all have proof,
if that's a camera.
I'm sorry. Y'all have proof of him doing anything like that, and y'all show it to me, I will make a full-throated apology.
Throated?
Yeah, with the throat. So I'll make a full-throated apology.
That didn't sound right.
See how she assumed things? That's why people get in trouble. That's how people get hemmed up, because people assuming things and thinking things in their own head. All I'm saying is this. If the man did it and y'all can show me proof, I'll apologize. My chest poked out.
Yeah, you could be on this camera by yourself.
Yeah, I will.
Yeah.
Now I say, you know what, y'all 40-year-old women that let y'all selves go, I apologize. I got a lot of heat for that.
Duh.
I don't know why, Bob. Because
50-some-year-old men let themselves go. That's why 50-some-year-old men let themselves go.
Judge Mathis 50 years old. He let himself go.
Judge Mathis more than it.
Yeah, he looks good for his age.
Yeah, he do. Him and his wife.
Yeah, so there you go.
I don't think he let himself go.
He did. So don't say, 50-year-old man.
I said some. Did I say all 50-year-old some men let themselves go?
Why you doing this for?
Why you up there talking about women? Why do 50-some-year-old men let themselves go? Huh?
I didn't let myself go. I just had some injuries.
The camera's right there, and we have a side where you can look at yourself. So sometimes I have to remind him to look right here.
Yeah, I just had some injuries, man. That's why.
What injuries you had? That's right. That's right. So okay. So yeah, he ain't got no injuries, child. The injury was putting down that hamburger. The hand got weak because they want to put his hamburger down.
That's my opinion about the Judge Mathis situation. Down. Okay, I just feel like
you started on the women. I went there for the women that let themselves go. So I'm finishing it up. If you don't want none, don't start none.
You got a lot of cheerleaders in the country. Oh, get Courtney.
That's right.
Get Courtney. Man, y'all just don't know, man.
You the bank kid bounce. Make it
Make
balance.
that balance.
It is to make it balance. What is make it balance? You do it. We gonna know how this story goes.
Anywho.
But yeah, that's it. Now, I just didn't like his play on words. I didn't like him dancing around it. To me, if you want to dispel the rumors of you ain't messing with children and you ain't got no babies out there, can you just verbally dispel the rumors of, hey, it's not, I have not been cheating on my wife. There is no infidelity or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying?
I think he dispelled those rumors because they disgusting. You know, him touching kids and stuff.
It would be disgusting if somebody lied on me and said I was cheating on my husband. So that would be disgusting.
But yeah, and I just think
it's rumors that he same gender living and all that stuff, whatever. So yeah.
But he said the point is, the man kind of, like you said, he did some wordplay at the end, but he did say that's not the reason for the divorce. Mm-hmm. Okay, it's still staying in the same house. He said he's gonna get his wife back.
Yeah, fight for it. I mean, if you change whatever the reason that she chooses to, file for divorce, and you change that permanently, because I mean, come on, y'all older, y'all been married a long period of time. Years. I mean, and I don't want to see it happen, but basically everybody should be happy. You know what I'm saying?
Well, he did that caused her to file for divorce. I hope he has stopped it. Okay. Yeah. And I really do want them to work on their marriage and keep the marriage together. 39 years is a long, long, long time.
I'm 39, so I know what
I started saying the N-word.
So I
N-word, please, man.
What is life?
39 years old. Add 12 more years with that, man. God, 39.
Add 12 more years. You can't add. You 39, can't. I ain't in my
39 my behind.
That would be you, my brother.
I look good. I have people say, man, I thought you like in your late 30s. Sure enough. And that's no joke. That's on the real. When I tell people how old I am,
I know, baby.
They
you
be
do look
shocked.
Good. Yep.
They be
look good
like mine.
55.
I'll pull that thing off your head. Show the world who you really are. Come on.
You what? 50 what?
Oh, I'm 54.
Oh, 55, 54. Look, hey. It's the difference. And you think you pull this off my head and you think that when I edit it, I'm going to leave it in there. No, I'm going to edit it out.
Dang,
pull away.
I didn't know Leroy said this. Yep.
So anyway, but yeah, so that's the whole thing. I hope that they do work on their marriage. I hope that, because sometimes you can push a woman so far, and she could have been saying, hey, I'm filed for divorce, blah, 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 whatever. And then now she had to show him this, business, because now everybody gonna know that there's trouble going on in our marriage. And so, yeah, if you don't want to take it serious, I'm gonna show you how serious I am about the situation. And sometimes that's what people have to do. Now, she can take it back.
Yeah, of course, it's not fine.
Yeah, she can take it back.
Now, here's the thing on the flip side. I have experienced neglect in relationships to the point that, I want to leave, no intimacy, no nothing. You know what I'm saying? Why am I still here? You know what I'm saying? I can go find somebody else to show me that, that attention. So I understand if this is the case, that if she felt neglected, she's not getting the loving that she used to get, she's not getting the intimacy she used to get. Yeah, she's gonna move on and leave, and which I don't blame her,
Because I said it last time, she is a baddie. So yes, he better straighten it up.
And that's another thing. I think he's scared. Like, oh man, if I don't straighten it up, so the young tenderoni gonna come pull her because she's a baddie.
Yeah, you seen her?
No, he's gonna know what you telling me.
She is a nice looking woman, though. Yeah, she is a nice looking woman, so, she ain't one to let herself go or nothing like that. So, yeah, she kept herself together. And like I said, she looked like she got better with age. So, yeah, he definitely want to fight for your marriage, do what you got to do and everything. So, I wish them the best. I hope that they can work through it so that, they don't have to file for divorce. But if not, then
she is a baddie.
But if not, then hey, you got to go on with your life, girl. Get your life.
Judge Mathis, let her go. Whoo, she be in them clubs. Some young dude gonna come pull that because she looks good for her age. Got a little age on, a little money on. Yeah, man, she a cougar.
I'm glad I'm secure. The camera's right here.
Oh, I'll keep looking that
Well,
way.
you got to stop. You got to learn to look right here. Okay.
Why you trying to boss me
All
around?
right. On that note, you
boss
guys,
me
I don't
around.
understand why you can't look right here. Just because there is a monitor over there, look
You know
right
I like
here.
shining things.
See, you know the.
I like shining things.
If he was in a movie somewhere, they would continually get on him about looking over there at the monitor and say, look in the camera. Look in the camera, Mr. Eddie. Ain't that what the folks in the comments call you, Mr. Eddie?
Don't call me that no more.
Yes, call him. If he gonna say that women will let them call him Mr. Eddie.
Do not call me Mr. Eddie.
And
Okay.
let me share this last story. I'm gonna say this. I knew a woman. I got divorced, and then I don't know, about a year or so she got divorced. But she was married for like 30 some years, something like that.
I know you're talking about, yeah.
And she was an older woman, but she looked good. Like she looked good. You would not know this woman got great grandchildren. And so she ended up getting a divorce, and I was shocked because I'd have been to her house and all that stuff, whatever. And it seemed like on the outside they had a good marriage, businesses, everything just going on drive, well lived, well dressed, nice, and all that stuff, whatever. And then she ended up getting a divorce, and she moved on with her life. And of course, you got to go through the healing process and all that stuff, because when she was crying, made me cry. And so this woman ended up getting married again, and when I tell you, she is living her best life, like her best life. She is so happy. And it was like, I think this person that she ended up marrying was like a old friend, or kind of like somebody you went to school with or something like that or whatever. And they ended up having a conversation. I think that's how it went. But I'm saying this, it don't matter how old you are when you get a divorce and you decide, you know what, I want to let this go, because this no longer works for me and it doesn't serve me well, and because they doing whatever and we just can't get past it, because you may do the counseling and all that stuff, whatever. But don't ever think that your life is over like I did when I got divorced at the age of 39. See, I told you I was 39. But anyway, so when I got divorced at the age of 39, and I really and truly thought my life,
Okay.
I thought my life was over. I didn't think that nobody would want me at my age. And I didn't think that I could date because I didn't know how. And it was just really and truly just hard. But here I am, married again to the wonderful man that treats me so good. And so, yeah, so don't ever think that you just stuck. And once you get a divorce, what you gonna do? And nobody gonna want you. Nah, baby, get yourself together, pull yourself together, and do what you have to do. If you want to go to the gym, if you want to change your eating habit, cut your hair, whatever you want to do what makes you feel better, and then move on. But I promise you, it'll be somebody else out there ready to put a ring on it. So
yeah, I agree with that. And also, please, if you're stuck in a marriage or a relationship that's miserable, don't stay because you might always go ahead and stay with him. Don't do that. If you're miserable and it's not working, you don't see it's gonna work. It don't hurt. It's not bad to just leave and start over again.
yeah.
Okay, and start over fresh. Maybe that's what God intends for you to do. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes God don't want you to be in a situation. That person was a chapter in your life, and God wants you to go ahead and elevate yourself to a new chapter. So maybe that's the reason why you need to leave. Because if you stay there, it's gonna be miserable. It's gonna be miserable for a reason. Because God wants you to leave that situation and move on to something else. And the reason why I say that, because I'm a prime example of that. It's basically a testimony. Because I tried to fight, and the more I fought, the worse it got. So, when I say fight, I'm talking about fight for the relationship, fight for the marriage. The more I fought for that marriage, the worse the marriage got. So I decided to go ahead. You know what? Threw my hands up and left. I left the marriage, got a divorce, and she in the garage. You gonna marry me? I said, I don't know. You need to marry me.
First of all, you were doing real good till you said that part. But anyway,
you gonna put a ring on? You did say that. You gonna put a ring on? I said, what? You gonna put a ring on? I said, why you rich crack broke? You gonna put? I said, yeah, I'll put a ring on the child. Dang, you happy?
I wish you would tell the story right. Because I ain't begged for no ring. I ain't asked for no ring. I ain't said nothing about marriage. So yeah, don't do that. Don't do that, because they ain't do that at all. Honey, he was the one that was like, trying to marry me. Okay, I wouldn't even think. Oh yes, you was like, hey, you said something about marriage and stuff like that, and basically you were saying,
I said. would you get married again? And you said, yeah. And I said, well, I'll be the man, be the type of guy you get married. You said, yeah. I said, okay. And that was it.
I said, so are you saying, can I see myself married? I said, yeah. No, it wasn't that it. You
That's
asked me
it.
that several times.
That was it.
Okay, you just want to play the food right here.
What?
Play the food.
Okay. All right.
You gonna tell the people the truth?
It's the truth.
Okay.
No, it ain't the truth, man. Oh, no, I did ask her to marry her. I said, yeah, okay. Am I the type of guy you marry? She said, yeah. I said, okay. I think it was like a week later or something. I asked her to marry me. And she said, yeah, I'm married. She was so excited.
But then I said, that's when I said, what the ring did.
Yeah.
But that was, later on, months later.
Yeah, I said, damn, maybe I shouldn't have asked her. She too excited.
I don't think I said
He was excited. He sure was.
No, I wasn't.
Yeah, he was.
I don't even remember.
All I heard in the background when you say, yeah, I'm so excited.
Anyway, on that note, you guys, that's all we got. Like you were saying about the part of, being miserable and stuff like that, and to, sometimes people say, hey, you've been together, just for instance, you've been together 39 years. People been saying, well, 39 years, child, we just gonna go separate ends. You might well stick this out. No, baby, ain't nobody trying to stick out another 20, 30 years with somebody, honey, and be miserable. No, you do what you have to do, regardless of that. I always say it's not about the quantity, it's about the quality.
I want to ask you a question real quick, then we'll go. Do you think somebody should stay in a marriage for the kids?
Nope.
You don't think they should stay in the marriage for the kids? Okay.
Now, I know people say they stay in the marriage for the kids.
If they get 18 or something.
If the kids see y'all arguing, fussing, fight, it's toxic. No, what's that doing to those kids?
No, it's damaging the kids, no doubt.
Now, if y'all not even talking to communicate, it's still damaging to the kids, because I've seen what people was in marriages and they didn't even talk to their spouse. They would talk through the children. You go tell your daddy, they didn't even talk.
And the reason I bring this up because I have seen people, or I know people that stayed together for the kids' sake until the kids get 18, then they go ahead and get their divorce.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to figure out, okay, I see why you did it so the kids could have two parents. But if it's toxic in the household, what good is it? You know what I'm saying?
I promise you, the kids would rather y'all go separate ways and be in peace and everybody be in their perspective, peaceful places. Right. But some people have been married and stay together for the kids, but they fake their marriage. You know what I'm saying? Fake like they love each other, fake like they do all that stuff, whatever. And hey, if that works and you can trick the kids, that's fine. But, I wouldn't do it.
I don't know. I still think kids will pick up on that.
Yeah, they do.
They will. They'll pick up on that.
They do. But on that note, you guys, we're going to go ahead and get out of here. Like we say at the end of every video, don't forget to go with God and let God go with you.
Let's put God first.
You sis.
Hey! Always put God